Welcome all. We got another uh, Super Gauntlet 2021 match. Top for round one, so round of 64. This match tonight is between Mike Harris on Blue Green Madness. Relatively, an interesting list. I see a survival, so this will be a fun one to check out. And he will be playing against Peter Smits on Seinfeld, a bland blue-colored control deck. Slash land stealish kind of deck. Just got a lot of got the conclaves and the factories and some cephalid sweetness. So let's bring everybody in, and it looks like the guys are ready to go. Both have mulligan to 6. And I don't know if they resolved and said they're both cool on 6. We'll find out. But other than that, good luck, guys, and talk to you at the end.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Gonna lead off with Maya Coast. Go 19, Nimble Mongoose.
Okay.
Your turn.
Draw. Island. Go.
All right. Tap. Drop. Attack for 1.
I'll go to 19.
Wasteland. Go to 18, Wild Mongrel.
Force Spike.
Oh, you got it. Your go.
Untap. Draw. Play an island and pass.
All right. Tap. Drop. Play an island. Careful study.
Okay.
1, 2. I will pitch 2 Basking Root Wallows.
Okay.
Doesn't help my threshold. Attack for 1.
Go to 18.
And then pass to you.
End of turn. I'm going to accumulate a knowledge for 1.
Sure.
Okay. Untap.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Fairy Conclave.
Sure.
Go.
End of your turn, I'll waste it.
Okay.
Tap. Draw. I'll play a city.
Okay.
Attack.
I'll take 3.
I'll pump one of the Root Wallows, taking 1.
I'll take 2 more.
So I go 17. You go to 13.
Yep.
And pass to you.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Mishra's Factory.
Sure.
Go.
Tap. Draw. Wasteland. Waste the factory.
I'll float a colorless.
Sure. I'll go to combat.
Okay.
Attack.
No effects.
I will pump 1, taking a point again.
Okay. I will Chain of Vapor the one you pump.
Yep, that makes sense. And Chain of Vapor is a non-land permanent, right?
Yep.
All right. Comes back.
So I take 2.
11.
Go to 11.
Take a point and replay it.
Okay.
Your go.
Untap, draw.
Mhm.
That's not good. Pass.
Tap. Draw. Play a Flooded Strand. Go to my attacks.
Okay, no effects.
First, I'll fetch. Going to 14. Island. And I will pump both of them, taking 2.
Cool. So you go to 12, and then I go to 6.
Yes.
Because I'm about to take 5. No, I'm going to take more than 5.
Actually, you take 6, 7.
7. So I go to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to 12.
Correct. And then pass to you.
Draw. And concede.
All right. Madness do what madness do.
I'll be on the play.
That sounds good. I took it down. There were multiple root wallas and a goose.
Goose is loose.
Mm-hmm. Never thresholded, though. But Shroud is just so good in this format.
Helps that it's very rare.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of my arguments for why I think Blastoderm is really great in the rock. Like, I know there's a lot of debate about what the best green fatties for the rock are, and I think Blastoderm, you gotta have some.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so you will be on the play.
Yep.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Yeah, you too.
I'll keep.
Well, I'm going to mulligan.
Ah.
So, I mean, do you still keep? Because you choose second, technically.
Yes, I still keep.
Oh, damn.
That does not change my calculus. Yeah, Blue-Green Madness is the deck that got me into Premodern. It's the first thing I built because I still had the stuff from back in the day.
Nice.
It was the most success I really had back then. I got to the semis of a PTQ with Blue Green Madness.
Nice. I'm gonna keep this and put that back.
All right.
Okay. And off to the races.
Yep.
Island, go.
Right. Jump. Fetch.
Okay.
19. Island. And then I'm going to cast a Careful Study
I'm going to
for Spike.
respond to that careful study. I'm going to force spike it.
Yep. You're up.
Untap, draw. Mishra's tap for 2. Stand still. Go.
Ooh, stand still is good. Tap. Drop. I'm gonna play a Windswept Teeth and fetch.
Okay.
And I'm going to use it to cast the Nimble Mongoose.
Standstill trigger.
Yep. Because I figure.
I'll just wait for the goose to hit the table.
Sure. Oops. Come on, deck.
Cool. Standstill trigger. Draw 3. Yeah, it resolves.
All right. And your go.
Untap. Draw.
Mhm.
Island.
Sure.
Play another standstill.
Jeez. Yep, you got it.
Pass 5 cards in hand.
All right. Tap. Drop. I'll play a Flooded Strand. Attack for 1.
Take 1.
Go to 19. I'm gonna go ahead and fetch for an island, but I don't have a play. I'm just gonna pass to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Dust Bowl.
Ooh, that's a Dusty Bowl.
Then I will pass.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand.
Sounds good. Tap. Drop. Play a city
Okay.
and pass to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Mhm.
Play another Dust Bowl.
Sure.
Pass.
Drop. Wasteland.
Okay, what are you wasting?
The factory.
Okay. I'll float a colorless.
Sure. Go to my attacks.
Okay.
Attack for 1.
I'll take 1.
Yep. I have 5 in the yard, just FYI.
Okay.
And then I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw.
Mhm.
Play another island.
Sure.
Pass.
Tap. Drop. Play a forest. cards in hand?
5.
Attack for 1
I'll take 1.
and pass to you.
Okay. Untap.
Mhm.
Draw.
Yep.
Play a Fairy Conclave.
Sure.
Pass.
Tap. Draw. Play an island. Attack for 1.
Take 1. Go to 16.
Your turn.
Untap.
Mhm.
Draw.
Sure.
Pass.
Draw. Play a wasteland.
Okay.
Attack.
Okay. No effects.
I will actually waste my own city.
Okay.
So it's now a 3/3.
Okay. I'll take 3.
And your go.
End of turn, I'm going to sacrifice an island and destroy one of your forests.
Isn't but
Oh,
Dusk
not
will
basic,
only
sorry.
Yeah.
You're right. Ha ha ha. So no.
You will not do that.
I'm like, oh, it's reusable. It is not. Okay. Untap.
Yep.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Play an island.
Sure.
Go.
Yep. Draw. Attack for 3.
I'll take 3.
Play a Windswept Heath and pass to you.
Okay. Draw. Cards in hand.
5.
Okay. Pass.
Tap. Draw. Attack for 3.
Okay. I'll take 3.
7.
Yep.
Pass to you.
Let's do this. End of turn. I'm going to cast for 1/2 money. Fact or Fiction, Cracking the Standstill. So you draw 3.
Yes.
Standstill trigger on the stack.
Right. So I'll let that resolve.
Okay.
Fact or Fiction is
Fact or
still...
Fiction still on the stack.
Mhm. 1, 2, 3. And I will Circular Logic it.
I will counterspell your Circular Logic.
Sure. Fact or Fiction resolves.
Okay. Disc, Annul, Powder Keg, Island, Standstill.
You're gonna separate the disc and the keg and put Standstill with disc and the other 2 with keg.
Okay. I'm going to take the bigger pile.
Sure.
Okay.
And that was end of my turn.
And that was your end step.
So I have 8 in hand.
Yep.
So going to my discard, I'll discard a Rootwalla and Madness
Okay.
it. And then still your turn.
Untap.
Mhm.
Draw. Island.
Mhm.
Tap for 2, keg.
Attempt to annul it.
Mana leak.
Cards in hand.
6.
Mana leak resolves. And then I'll attempt to annul it again.
Yeah. That's that might be all she wrote right there. Pass.
Right. Tap. Drop. Okay. Play a forest. I'll play a wild mongrel.
In response, I'm gonna cast Accumulated Knowledge.
Sure.
It's only for 1.
Yeah.
Okay, resolves.
And then I'll go to my attacks.
Okay, no effects.
And I will pump the Rootwalla.
In response, I'll Chain of Vapor the Rootwalla.
Yep, that is fine.
I'll take 3.
Mm-hmm. And then let's see. I'll pop the Heath. Another forest. And I will use those 2 forests to cast another wild mongrel.
Okay.
And then pass to you.
Untap. Draw. There's one thing I've been very consistent at drawing. Island.
Can't be wastelanded.
Yeah, well, can't really do much. Furnace.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's both good and terrible here. I'm going to sacrifice the furnace. I don't care what I remove.
All right. I will find if anything is relevant for you.
I don't
Nothing
think
is
so.
relevant. So let's take
I'll
a
get
peek.
the circular logic because that's the worst.
Yep.
It somehow ended up back in your hand.
That's what I was going to suggest.
So draw, and then looking at my hand, looking at how many creatures you have in play, I concede.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna end of turn put 2 more Rootwallas, and I had a backup circular logic.
I
actually
move to
opted-
unsleeve step.
Time to take apart the mono blue control.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like this deck, but I don't know. I have a very hard time playing control, and then of course you landed turn 1 creature. I play the standstill, and then I only draw like lands, not factories, and you wastelanded my 1 factory, and I'm like, no.
It was important to me when I drafted this deck to actually to jam 4 wastelands into it.
Yeah, I see why.
It really is like so critical in a tempo deck like this. I just feel like there's so many matchups where a Wasteland is probably going to win you the game.
Yeah. No, that was definitely game one. Game
Yeah.
one was you resolved Wasteland, and I had Disc in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
geez.
well, I can't cast Disc anymore.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I really needed that Disc.
Right. What do I do now?
Yeah, and so, yeah, that was a really painful part of game one. Game two, I locked myself under my own standstill, the second one.
Yeah.
And I think that was my mistake. However, my hand was another standstill. I had drawn 3 of my standstills.
Oh, wow.
And not like
No
other
business.
things. Yeah, it was a lot of gas, but no business.
Yeah.
And that is or like a factor fiction sitting in my hand, and I'm just like, I wish this was a better card.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
And by a better card, I mean something that did anything.
Right.
That's it. I got to draw a lot of cards that game, and that felt kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, it kind of highlights the weakness of being mono blue control is that like
I had no
your disc
removal.
and your
Yeah.
keg are all your removal, so that's why I brought in all my annuls.
Well, I also have Masticore, but again, a null.
Oh right, Masticore. Yeah, which also yeah, it was easy to know to take out the Wonder and the Rushing River against you.
Yep.
But then like the other 2 slots I didn't really know, so I just kind of on the fly was like, well, and
I ended up bringing it in. So this was some like sweet Remy. So this is Remy's list because I got our list and I was like, we drafted the list and I'm like, okay, I should talk to the best the person who's played this deck the most, not necessarily, you know what I mean.
yeah.
And the sweet Remy tech that I did not end up casting is Curfew.
Oh, I saw it.
Each
in
player
the board.
chooses a creature he or she controls and returns it to the hand. It gets around Shroud.
Right. Oh, that's very cool. It's kind of like the Innocent Blood for blue.
Yeah, and it's from Saga, and I remember this card. Like, this card is garbage. I've seen it used with stuff like Ravenous Rats to bounce your own Ravenous Rats, so you can cast it
cool.
to discard the card. But that's not great.
Yeah.
You're still casting Ravenous Rats.
Oh man. Well, those were fun. Sorry they didn't go as
Oh,
well
don't
for
worry.
you.
Oh, that's fine. My 3 matches against Mike Arnold all went in my favor. I feel like this is just how my 3 matches against you went in your favor. You know,
Right,
that's how it
and
goes.
actually,
So good
I
luck
lost
versus
both
one
of mine
Mike
to
and
Mike
bad against the
Arnold,
other.
so we're evening it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I haven't played my Ryan matches yet. I have to get those scheduled. BG Aggro versus Zoo, which is just going to be like mono 1-drop city.
Yeah, it's kind of a
And
mirror.
Yeah, in a weird way.
Even though it's not at all, it's like the same concept behind the decks, but different colors.
we are playing the same creatures.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then what's my other one? White Weenie versus Reanimator, which is going to be a very strange matchup.
Oh yeah, that is going to be weird.
It's going to be entirely about does my opening hand have swords or not.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Do you have any matches left?
I still have 2 more against Ryan. I beat him in the Blue Black Knot versus Mud.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, and that went unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
But then I also have Pattern Rector versus Fires.
Yeah.
I'm on the Fires, and then I have
The winner of that faces Atog Fling.
oh boy.
It's going to be so weird.
Yeah, I feel like that's a matchup where it's gonna he's just gonna blow me out with the far better deck, or it'll end up like your your match against the Familiar Speculation, where his combo will just fizzle, and I'll manage to just get enough
Scrape
value
it out. Yeah. Yeah.
And then what's my other match against him? I believe Stompy versus Tradewind Survival,
Yep.
which is like I don't see how Stompy wins that.
Yeah, I don't see, but what's very funny is the winner of that plays Pox,
Right.
which is hilarious for Pox.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like Pox has a much better chance than Stompy at beating the trade win survival.
Yeah, I mean, enchantments are hard to deal with for black, so
That's
you
true.
never know.
That's
but
true.
just
If
get it
the
in their
survival
hand.
gets going.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to basically not let it land.
Yeah.
I mean, you have what? Dystopia, and most of the enchantments you're worried about are green and
Yep.
white, so.
2 dystopias in the sideboard. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of first turn Cabal Therapy naming survival of the
Yep. Yeah, in against any survival deck, like Cabal Therapy is just automatically on survival.
Yeah. Duress, just beautiful. Like so many cards that are good in this matchup. That
Yep.
I just have to be on the play, really.
You have to be on the play. You have to get him. Well, he doesn't have any ways to get it out turn 1, right?
True, he doesn't have ESG or Pedal.
Yeah. So
Yeah, might get lucky.
you could be on the draw just as long as you have it in your opening hand.
Yeah. No, this will be a good one. I'm looking forward to see. I mean, I'll see you in future rounds.
Yeah, that's true because we've.
Your Stifle Knot is up against my Panza. So
yeah,
I've played that matchup before.
Have you? Is it good for Panza?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I was looking at it and I was
pillage
like,
and
well,
other
you
stuff.
have main deck pillages.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But outside
It's very
of
about who's
that-
on the play.
Yeah. But also like Panza is far slower. Like you're really gunning for turn 3.
Yeah. I have an excellent turn 3.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
That's about it.
Until
But your
then,
life's already
though,
at 8 at that point.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna be that's gonna be a really fun matchup though because it can.
I think so.
It can really go either way and heavily in either direction.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a lot of it is Panza wins by the opponent stumbles on one thing. Like you fail to assemble the combo, or you mulligan a little too hard, and I'm like, okay, I can take advantage of that. Or you play non-basics and I waste it, and now you're like, oh, what do I do?
Right, exactly. Or like the deck is low land count, so that's good that it's so low to the ground against Panza. But if I only draw like 2 lands,
and they're both undergrounds, yeah, it's pretty rough.
Right.
Yeah. No, it'll be interesting. The last time I played it, Panza lost 1-2. So
yeah, that sounds
sounds about right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, looking at Peter's setup, it's like that looks exactly like mine, like the exact same bar, the mic boom, and the same 920.
Yeah, no, I got
Oh,
the,
God,
the mic on the boom. I don't have the ring to support it, but you know, it's okay. As I shuffle empty sleeves.
One ring to stream them all.
Andrew, were there any questions from the viewers?
Nope. I think it was a relatively quiet match, largely because of.
I was going to say the PSS is going on. We
PSS is
probably don't have a lot of viewers.
No.
Yeah. Time to raid the PSS, or at least say everyone who's watching, go check out the PSS.
Exactly.
On
Trying
Cloud
the raid
Goat
button out,
Ranger.
I have no idea how it works. Is it just raid?
If
It picks a hair. It is raid, and
Nice.
there's 30
Came
people.
right up. There you go. Raid them up.
Raid them up.
Awesome.
Boom.
Thanks again for streaming, Andrew, as always.
Yeah,
Sure
definitely. Thank you. And thanks for the matches. I
Yeah,
think I'm
thanks,
going to call it early.
2, 1.
Nice.
There we are. Now I can raid, I guess.
Cool.
Woo! We raided.
All right. Night, guys.
See you around, everyone.
Later, guys.